everyone, it's Aurora, and welcome back to Blockville. It has been such a long time that I don't even know where to begin. Some of you might already know that Blockville has been having a bit of trouble. Apparently the new versions of Unleashed are not compatible with the server that we're using. So, I, Jevin, and Krusty have decided that we should make a custom mod pack and call it the official Blockville Modpack, which is what we're using right now. They like to call it an updated version of Ultimate, where they find the mods that are in Ultimate and try and find the updated versions of them. We're still in 1.52, but that seems to be alright for us for now. Now, as you look around me, you probably see some trees that you don't recognize if you're not familiar with this version of Extra Biome XL. Some of these trees behind me, like this one, that's a Japanese maple. This pink one is a sakura. That big blue one behind it is a rainbow eucalyptus. And that one right there is from the Twilight Forest, actually. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But, I've gotten a little bit of a head start. And I'll take you around and give you a brief tour of my little house here. It's nothing too fancy, but it'll do for now. So we have a mod in here called Pam's Harvest Craft. And basically that adds about 100 new kinds of food in it. So you can see there's some lettuce down here. This is improperly labeled. This is actually cactus fruit. As you can see here, you can eat that raw if you want to. There's lettuce, onions, radishes, and about 5 more tiers of different kinds of food, including a whole bunch of berries, corn, and ginger. And what you're supposed to do with all this is you're supposed to make a whole bunch of different kinds of food. Let's see. Let's have a look at what's in this mod. It also adds these, and it adds these candles, but it adds all these fruit trees, and you can make a whole bunch of neat stuff like spaghetti, and burgers, and cakes, and juices, and chicken, and sandwiches, and even calamari. Oh, and gummy bears. So, we'll probably get into this at some point later on. Now this thing is called a Tree of Time. Now the texture pack that I'm using is the faithful 32x32, and in this one the leaves here are not animated. However, if you're using the default texture pack, then these will be animated. They'll look like flowing leaves. So you can hear what this tree does is if you have crops growing nearby, it makes the crops grow a lot faster than they normally do. Which is why my sugarcane is growing so fast. So that probably has the same effect on my crops here and on my trees here. These trees here are from the Dartcraft mod, which some may argue is a rather OP mod, but to each his own, I guess. This basically allows you to make very powerful tools and armor very early in the game. In this version of Tinker's Construct, which we have in this mod as well, it adds these things, which are slime pits, which causes slimes to spawn here naturally, regardless of the light level. So you could be in the middle of the day and it'll still spawn. So you see this congealed blue slime, you can actually bounce on that. Boing, boing. Makes a very strange sound though. So hopefully that is a sufficient tour for this very first episode. We still have Thaumcraft in this this pack, which is a plus, and we still have the portal gun mod. We still have grav guns, but we also have another mod called the Hats mod, which causes mobs to spawn with very interesting hats on. This guy's wearing something. Oh, he's wearing Toby. Basically, if you see a mob with a hat, you can kill that mob and you'll get that hat and you'll be able to wear it yourself. Like I'm wearing this kitty hat. Isn't he cute? So, I'm still going to try and get into bees. There's a lot of new bees, actually. And there's butterflies. All part of the new forestry mods. But what I want to do today is I would like to go into the Nether and try and find a blaze spawner and use this extremely OP tool here, the Force Wrench, which basically allows me to collect almost any machine block or even a monster spawner, take it back here with me and put it somewhere. Basically, it's poor man's soul shard, because now in this current version of the soul shards mod, soul shards are kind of complicated to make. It requires endstone and obsidian and glowstone, so we'll worry about that another time. But we're gonna run in here. Got my jetpack almost fully charged. Got an extra jetpack. I'm gonna put that in this extra tab here, which actually gives me more space. And these 3 slots here, I call them the save slots, because even if I die, even if I fall in lava, what I have in these slots here will stay there. So you got some valuable stuff, like if you're mining for diamonds early in the game, put your diamonds in here, and if you get killed by a monster or something, your diamonds will stay there. And you can take them home. Or wherever you end up. So, let's just hop in here. I was exploring in here for a little while, and I know that there is a fortress very close to this portal, so I set up this portal here. So we're gonna hop in here, and we're gonna look around, and you can see some blazes there already. Over there in the distance. I don't want to spend too much time in here, so let's switch our armor out. Okay, I'll just put this in here. Let's go for a little walk. So let's get this thing ready in case I have to go running. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to kill this thing. Right, you. Remember that I don't have a jetpack on right now. Okay, let's see if we can do this without getting killed. I have to get away from him. Let's see what's up here. Okay, nothing. And the reason I'm running so fast is part of the Darkcraft mod also. The armor you can get, you can enchant with speed, so you can run and mine really fast. Okay, that's where we came in. I'm going to assume that there's a spawner really close there, otherwise those things wouldn't keep appearing. There it is. Now let's... Run! first. Now I decide to get lost. Here we are. No, we're not. Where the hell is my... Oh, there it is, way over there. Run. Oh, you can see there's a bunch of nether ores around. That's actually already a relatively old mod. It's been around for a while. But it's enabled in this pack, which is cool. But dangerous. Let's get back home. There, that was easy. And there I have my blaze spawner. So I'm just gonna put that someplace safe because there is a bit of a glitch when using this method of collecting spawners. If you put it somewhere that has another spawner in it, it might possibly cause it to stack. So I'm gonna put this in a separate chest that doesn't have a spawner in it already. I'm gonna put it right there. And now, to build a grinder. Oh boy. Because that's not a soul cage, I can't control its spawning. So I have to be careful where I put this grinder. I think I'm gonna put it underground. Far away from my house. So I'll let you know when I find a nice place. And here we have it. I got an extra blaze spawner from JCap, who seems to have figured out the glitch that causes spawners to stack, and somehow managed to work it to his advantage, and I ended up getting another spawner from him. So now I have a dual blaze spawner up there, and this 2x2 hole makes it a lot more efficient for them to get down here. So this is just me grinding until I get this soul shard charged up. Then I can have a proper soul cage and have these automated. So my voice is about to disappear, so I'm going to end our video here. And I'll try and have some more footage for you in my next video. At least in my next Minecraft video. I'm gonna try and get back into drawing too. So, I'll see you later.